sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. The gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Back to the well again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
First down now, ball at the 33. Purdy setting up that play action. Has the downfield working the left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the 49ers the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Got some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39.
Get set, get set. Up.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Setting up the screen. Has a lane inside the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 3 now. To throw again, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
To the air again. Purdy escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. But for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Headed out right. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. And the Panthers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
60 Bison.
From the shotgun, Penix. He puts some juice on it deep. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the 49ers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did the homework number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, separation was in the preparation.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Purdy on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Their own 29-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Dive play straight ahead. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Drop this down in the McCaffrey underneath. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. They're going to go. It's Purdy. Taking a deep shot here. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-point game. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, baby, he gets dropped and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on a return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Reaches the 40. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Hubbard is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. And the Panthers time on this one first.
You know, that just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix here from the gun. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the 49ers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Go. 18. Go.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Diving right side, got it! They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get set, get set. Up.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Still going inside the 35. Cut, touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Continuing to move past the 45. He's at the 30. The 10. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
18, watch out!
Here's Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Protects them. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down throw by Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Brought in inside the 20. going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Watch out!
He's going to throw it again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And oh, he got it! Interception! Trey Brock, there he has it. And the Panthers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
To the air with Penix. Finds a man right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It's simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
On first down, here's Penix. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Lions. Street. Check go.
Now toss it to Etienne. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
No gain on the play.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Track at 60. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
Third and long for him here. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down behind
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
60 bison, 60 bison. Go.
Penix working from the gun. That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. And that will not be enough for a first down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Penix on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over at 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Cowboy, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Hurt, hurt.
On first down, here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a claim, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. Hits his running back. Picked up by the 49ers. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
So first down from the 41. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Get set.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get set.
Purdy looking to throw. They all set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Second down now. They need 7. From the gun, McCaffrey. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
and the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down.
Watch out!
4th down, pass coming. Gets this one Fryermuth. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
First down, San Francisco.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get set! Get set! Up!
Now give left side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Outside! Watch out!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And they pick him off again! Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. The ones you get, you have to. You have to finish with points.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Number 83, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Jimmy Horton Jr. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. This winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Trying for the deep ball. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Check out.
Again, Penix to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be touchdown block. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Go! 19 Tiger. Huh.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. Warriors 7, head to 60, head to 60.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. It is cut left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, ETN gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready up.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Nike 18.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Penix now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
60 by 6, 60 by 6, 60 back, 60.
3rd down, it's Penix. Sends this to the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the 49ers have some new life in the 4th.
We're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Watch out.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
JC
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Get set, get set.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 4. They're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Dialing up a receiver screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Purdy throwing here. Setting up the running back screen. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Watch out!
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Watch out!
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First and 10, it's Hubbard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They're going play fake with Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
They'll run for it, Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus and even more so for the conversion.
19 Tiger.
Penix on 1st down. Here comes the screen for Etienne. He finds space into the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
49ers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, a nice little run in this second tape.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Up.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. That's a 1st and even more past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Going run again with McCaffrey. Another big rip for him. And he's down all the way to the 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcasting, my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Watch out!
From the gun is Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of the defense. And 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
Can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this 4th down.
Get set, get set.
To the air again, Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10.
49ers 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready up.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check go.
Here's ETN on the give. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.